AITA for telling my mom she's dead to me after expecting me to pay $2,000 for a cruise I'm not going on? I, 17M, and my mom, 40M, have had a rocky relationship for the past 4 months because of her relationship with my dad. My dad has never liked me or bonded with me due to him thinking I am an affair baby even though I'm not. My dad has belittled and controlled me my entire life, and while my mom doesn't agree with it, doesn't do anything to prevent it. To give you an idea, my family purposefully had their Christmas celebration while I wasn't home. I'm guessing so it wasn't obvious that they didn't get me anything. Meanwhile they had gotten my brother, 15M, and sister, 7F, hundreds of dollars worth of gifts. Honestly, I'm used to this sort of treatment, but when I told some friends they said it wasn't right. Since I started dating my 18F girlfriend 5 months ago, my dad has upped the antics. Telling me my girlfriend will cheat on me soon, preventing me from seeing her, basically trying to use her as another thing he can control me with. After a bad fight a week ago, my dad personally threatened my girlfriend and he then took my phone, car, and kicked me out of the house. During the fight he threatened to call the police on me, threatened to fight me, and was chasing me around the house. I ran down the road and my mom and sister got in a car and we spent the night at a hotel. The next day though my mom went back because I guess she didn't have anywhere else to stay. Since then I have been staying with my girlfriend and her family who have been extremely kind and supportive. My mom told me she was going to leave my dad and buy a house within the next couple weeks. This has been a common conversation for years of her saying she'll leave my dad and never does, so I don't know how much weight it holds. Now to recently. Yesterday my mom told me she booked our family a week-long cruise. All of us together, including my dad. After some back and forth with my mom of me saying I didn't want to spend a week with my dad, let alone on a cruise ship, she told me if I didn't go I owed her $2,000, the cost of my ticket. I told my mom I never wanted to speak to her again and that even if she buys a house I won't be moving back in with her. I don't even know where they are planning on going or when it is. But on the other hand, maybe it could be fun? I have a bad relationship with my dad and brother, and from the looks of it me and my mom are heading down that path. But I do have a great relationship with my little sister. I know I'm young, so maybe I'm just not seeing the bigger picture. Am I the jerk for not wanting to pay $2,000 for a cruise I didn't even want to go on in the first place? Edit, I have a job and can afford the $2,000, but it would be almost all of my savings for those wondering. I see a lot of people telling me to do a DNA test and confused why there hasn't been one done already. I am sure I am his kid. I hate to say it, but I look exactly like him. I don't know if a DNA test or paternity test has been done already when I was younger. Even if I were to get one done and throw the results in his face, I doubt it would change anything. He would probably deny it. I really think the only reason he has accused it is to further isolate me from my family. I also don't have the means to buy one right now. I am trying to save everything I can to buy my own car. In the future when I am more stable I may try and do one just for peace of mind. I know this may not make sense to most of you, but my dad is extremely stubborn. Update. A lot has happened. First off, I know this sounds fake, but I really need help trying to navigate my situation with my mom. The people around me are trying their best, but I'm still at a loss, and the Reddit community has been extremely helpful so far. So after reading all of the comments I decided not to go on the cruise and not to pay my mom any money. I'm currently trying to move all my money into an account my girlfriend is opening up for me. Earlier yesterday morning I had asked my mom if I could have the day off from school since my girlfriend was going on a trip and I wouldn't see her for a few days. She agreed, nothing out of the ordinary, and said she would let me dad know. To clarify, this is my second absence total. After about an hour of being out of school my dad texted me a threatening message. When I talked to my mom about it she told me she never gave me permission to skip school. I do have the text messages to prove she did. Around 30 minutes later the cops showed up at my girlfriend's house because my dad had reported me for truancy. Obviously this is not true. I talked to the cops while my girlfriend stayed inside since I didn't want to get her involved. It was nerve-wracking as hell. He pretty much said I was fine and that I had done nothing wrong, just make sure I'm not missing too many days in a row. I guess word got back to my dad that the cops did nothing and that really pissed him off, so he reported me for stealing his car. I found this out from my mom and immediately called the police station and letting them know I was returning it and had no intention of stealing it since my dad had previously given me permission to use it. The cop I spoke with just told me to return it and take video and picture evidence of it there. I'm angry, and I'm totally done with my parents. They have threatened cops on me numerous times before, but actually calling them? Yeah, no. Oh, and get this, my mom is still trying to convince me to go on this cruise. Apparently it's now just a 3-day one. Obviously I'm not going. My issue right now is my mom is threatening to call the police on me to bring me back home. I've been staying with my girlfriend and her family and I feel incredibly loved and supported. I don't want to leave them. I've been extremely stressed and anxious about the thought of having to go back home. My dad doesn't even want me there, but my mom is threatening to report me as a runaway in order to bring me home. I am still 17 and legally I'm not allowed to move out against my parents' wishes. I contacted a lawyer yesterday night to discuss possibly being emancipated. The lawyer messaged back today saying that he thinks I have a case and is willing to work with me. My mom told me by the end of this week she will have a new place for us to move into. I feel like it's a blatant lie since she is going on a cruise at that time. Since I don't have a car anymore, my girlfriend and my girlfriend's mom have offered to take me to school and work. I would also like to mention, since I've been living with my girlfriend, my family hasn't supported me in any way. Another issue I'm having is I have not responded to any messages my mom has sent. I forgot to include, but after they reported the car they also shut off my phone. I ordered a new one that should be coming in a few days, thankfully. My girlfriend is on her trip right now and my mom has been spamming her phone with messages trying to reach me, same with my girlfriend's mom. I have no intention of talking to her. She has blamed every problem on my dad and has refused to hold herself accountable for anything. I am tired, confused, and don't know what the next steps I should take are.